Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is arfha and I'm from Local B, English Department 2018. So, um, where I live, what kind of place it is it? I live in Tanjung Selor, a capital city of North Borneo province. Various things actually happen in that place, so it is so random, may take a whole day to describe it in detail. So instead, I would like to talk about my neighborhood. I live in a housing owned by a regional public hospital. This place is so quiet since not many people passing by in a day. Everywhere is so green. It is placed exactly behind the hospital. During COVID-19 outbreak, during COVID-19 outbreak, we are really cautious to go outside because our place is only under matter of the quarantine ward, so it's quite dangerous. I live here because my mom is a nurse. That's it. And then next is what do you like best about it? So the atmosphere around my housing, my neighborhood is really soothing because we are on one of the highest point of the city of the Tanjung Selor, and this place is unlikely to be crowded, so I can go out without feeling really burdened. And if I want to go for some foods or snacks or meals, I would just have 5 minutes of walk to the area where it is in front of the hospital. Since the since the street is full of street food stall and grocery stores. Okay, next is what kind of jobs do people do in that place? Actually, people in my neighborhood serves. I'm sorry. What kinds of jobs do people do in that place? People in my neighborhood works as a servant in the hospital. Many of them are doctor, some of them are nurse like my mother. Next, the second part, let's move to the sport. Okay, we're gonna move to sport. So how much time do I spend playing or watching sports? I rarely watch sport these days, but I played some games, maybe for like 4 hours a day. And then, which sports are the most popular in our city? In Tanjung Selor, people really love to jog and bike. People love running and biking in my city. They can find running by the side of Kayan's River. Like everyone would go there, would do jogging and biking in there. But there are also some people who jogs around their neighborhood or just go to the stadium. And then next is, which sports did you just redo the last speech? So which sports did you go when you were at school? When I was a high schooler, we do a lot of sports, but actually I wasn't really good at it. So I only do sports every time my teachers told me to. And when we were in high school, there will be times when we play volleyballs and footballs and what is it? Basketballs. Yeah, actually, I don't really like to do any cooperative sports. I only do sometimes workout. I did a series of workout when I was in high school. I did it at home. Alright, next is, do you think all children should do some sports, and then why? I think children are supposed to do sports regularly because they usually only do it at school when they do some physical subjects at school. But since sport helps them to strengthen their heart and help them in maintaining their health. I say about I'm sorry, their health. So for some case, I say not all the children, but most of them consumes a lot of junk food, a lot of unhealthy food like mm, burger, fries, and any fried foods, yeah, etc. And it really compiles the saturated fat, the bad fat, unhealthy fat to our bodies, and those food may decrease. I'm sorry, maybe those food may deteriorate our health by time we consume it. So when we get overweight, our heart and other part of our bodies will work harder, and it leads to failure functioning. So by doing sport regularly, the kids will increase that. Children would decrease any chance to the failure of functioning in our bodies. Next is alright. Next is describe the shop that I enjoy going to. So I enjoy visiting a beauty shop, especially a for shop in Tarakan. It is placed on Mulawarman Street, and it sells a lot of skincares, makeups, and any makeup equipments. So they are varied to any kind of skincare. There are American, Japanese, Indonesian, Korean skincares, but a lot of them mostly from Korean. And the products including serums, toner, sheet mask, brushes, beauty blender, and anything else. So for the makeup, they are quite complete. They store a complete products. So I would really love to go there. Actually, there are a lot of makeup and skincares on there. I just can't describe it in 8 minutes. Next is why do I enjoy visiting the shop? So I enjoy it because it stores like every basic skincare products and makeup. The products are also affordable of comparing to the rest of the store. So the service is really great also. Why do I really enjoy visiting this shop? I enjoy it because the products. Why do I enjoy visiting the shop? I enjoy it because it stores like every basic things we need in skincare routine and makeup. The product also affordable. The product also affordable comparing to the rest of the store. The service is great. Even the server, they remember me as a customer. Many people are doubt of affording. Many people are doubt of affording several skincare products or makeup because they have a more sensitive level of in their face. They have more sensitive face than any other people. So this shop, the first shop, provides several share in their products and samples in order to help them test if the products suits them. Next is what disadvantages do we think there may be to an increase in consumerism? When we consume a lot of things without considering the needs, we would increase the selling and increase the production. This may lead to our environments. For example, when we buy skincare without further thinking, how it produced earlier, and it turns out that it tasted on animals. It would actually harm the environment. So, in regards, in considering this caution, we should think more about the products before we buy it, and we have to pay attention. We have to educate ourselves which products would harmless to the environment. And the last is in what ways do you think shopping may change in the future? I think shopping would be more electronical than today. It may involve like a whole different level, a whole new level, since we are now transforming it to electronic money. We are doing it now. I bet every store, even little stalls would receive payment in cards, and we will no longer holding physical money. Everything will be done in electronic system. Yep. Alright, so for the feedback to the online learning, during the online learning, I only understand several courses as a whole. So I often find it difficult to understand my friend's presentation if it's only delivered in a presentation. And in the other hand, online learning increased my writing and listening skills, so it would be half goods and half bad. But compare it to the prior learning proceeding, I would really love to do the conventional class one. I would really love to listen to the lecturer's explanation and doing exercise right away. I think that's all. Thank you. That's all for my speaking final test. I hope my grades will be good. Thanks.